baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Joey Estes. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Wyatt Langford leading things off and takes a strike. This one in the air. Soderstrom hauls it in, and there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Marcus Semien.
Boom, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Corey Seager batting with one down, takes a strike. Duran leads off first with one away.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Check on the runner. Duran gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Off balance speed, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, John Gray.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. That one finds the corner, 0-1.
No balls, one strike.
To third, Young. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Jacob Wilson stands in now and watches strike one.
Come on, Jake, you can do it.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now, Brent Rooker, 2 for 8 in the series so far. Center field. Langford settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. That one outside. Ball 1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. The A's strand 1. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Jake Berger.
Estes back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a great play for the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast, the symbol.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Now here is Kyle Higashioka. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Josh Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
One.
In the dirt. Higashioka, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. On the ground to short. Wilson. That ends the frame. 1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And And welcome back to the ballpark. This is J.J.
Center
Bleday.
fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Bleday launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped, but foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Higashioka collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting 6th.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Miguel Andujar at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Garcia makes the grab, and that is that. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Stepping in, Adolis Garcia. Ripped on a line. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Semien, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Estes ready to fire now. Ground ball left side and foul ball. That's inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Geloff over to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Wyatt Langford. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fastball for a strike. That's out to center field. Bleday racing over to make the catch. Rangers go down quickly there, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, Gio Urshela steps in.
3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
In the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th, 1st baseman, Tyler
Soderstrom now at the plate. And
One
that
ball, no
skips into
strikes.
dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And this place is rocking. 3rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's down and in.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
And now the
Number
shortstop,
5.
Jacob Wilson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Langford makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Ezekiel Duran.
And that drops in for a strike. This to center field. Lede makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So they make short work of him there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the A's 1 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom 4, here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fouled off. He was late. That's way outside. And the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Caught him looking for the K. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. A's leading by a run. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Garcia hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held up. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. Line drive. And that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the A's 1 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Estes back to work. And there's a strike.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike. The Rangers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Josh Young. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Out to short, Wilson. Sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Zach Geloff.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Here's Miguel Andujar. And a swing and a miss there.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they're on top 1-0. Top of the 6th inning, in steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here is Marcus Semien. He hit into a double play his first time up. Upstairs. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bleday settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. Gets the call. Strike 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the A's 1 and the Rangers 0. Back here in San Francisco, leading off, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Soderstrom, in his 2nd season, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. There's a line drive to left field. Langford pulls it down, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Hard hit, right side. Semien toss over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, number 5.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Fly ball to right. That is the inning. Back here at
Leading
Oracle
off for
Park,
the
we go to the
Rangers,
top of the
the
seventh.
designated
Now
hitter,
it's the
Ezekiel
DH,
Duran.
Ezekiel Duran. And a base hit on a line. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
No outs, runner at first. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are...
Urshela fires to second for one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
Now a chance for Jake Berger.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in there safely.
Hey.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his
Next
mechanics.
for the Rangers, left fielder Jock Peterson.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Next to hit, Jock Peterson. That clips the inside corner for a strike. With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
1-2.
You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one missed.
They tried to get him to go.
2-2.
Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That's in for a strike.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
They just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. John Gray won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Jacob Webb.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. No question about this one. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now, J.J. Bleday. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball one. Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
One down, base is empty. The changeup missing. Ball three. Out to short. Zips it to first. And there's two down.
Up next for the A's, left fielder
Miguel Andujar. Up next for the A's. Just missed. Foul ball there. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. On the ground. And foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Garcia brings it in, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working as the A's are on top. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Kyle Higashioka.
Estes back to work. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Butler going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So next to hit for Texas, Josh Young. Liner, base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Sliced hard but foul.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That missed. That's a ball.
That one out to right. Butler on the move. Butler makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Out towards left center. Langford under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman,
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peterson drifts towards it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. On the ground, right side. Berger steps on the bag, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. There's the strike at the knees.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. He swings and fouls one off. And ball one. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right through there, got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Duran makes the turn at second. Coming home. The tag, and that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.